Do you want to know what our family's dirty little secret is? All right, well, it's time we tell the world again. It's the bucket toilet video number 2.
Number 2. Good one, babe. Babe, right now? Doing the video right now?
Babe, it's go time.
No warning?
Let's
Nothing?
do this.
I mean, I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
It's due time.
Okay, all right. Bucket toilet video, the sequel. That's right. I found my purpose here pooping on this bucket. There's so much to talk about. Where do I start? 7 years pooping on a bucket. Oh, the things I've learned. I've made some mistakes, but let me tell you about what I've learned. Come on back. Come on back. All right, gang. I know there's a lot of fecal phobes out there, but this one's for you too.
Fecal phobe. Someone totally disgusted by their own poop.
Oh, I'm having so much fun at this party. It's happening again. It's happening again. Oh gosh. Not again. Not again. It's happening again. Oh god. Oh. So dirty. So dirty. Oh gosh, it's coming out of me. It's coming out of me. I'm so dirty. Go away. Go away. Just never come back. Never come back. Okay. I'll never know. Never gonna know. Oh, it's so wrong. All right, gang. This part is the same. The bucket is the same. You'll want to cover your poop with sawdust or some sort of carbon. All right. I wouldn't use toilet paper. We put our toilet paper in another receptacle. It just takes too much carbon to cover that stuff. I've been to them. They're a little more stinky if you use toilet paper. Another thing you don't want to use is ash. It messes with the pH and make it stink. All right, it doesn't work. You want that bacteria to get wild and run. Okay. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Cover it with the lid. All right. After you use it, cover it with the lid. It helps any of those sneaky odors to stay down. This is right next to our house, and we're happy days. I've been doing this for about 7 years now. I have made mistakes along the way. And that's part of why we're here on this video, to learn from some of those mistakes. The major takeaway, folks, is temperature. All right. I talked about that in the first video, thermophilic bacteria. I thought it would just happen, and maybe it did. We've used plenty of that soil. It's awesome. It really is black gold. We haven't had a single problem. It is amazing.
I have the biggest fern in town thanks to this super soil.
But my new improved setup really focuses on that temperature. All right. It's all about creating a core in the center that can build heat, maintain heat, and get temperatures over 122 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna take you down to the actual compost pile.
Stay tuned for the next segment, and your poop can be steaming hot too in your compost pile. It's not just my poop that's super hot.
Hey gang, so how do we actually do it? How do we empty the bucket? How do we do the composting? How is this setup so much better than the first video setup? I won't tell you. All right. The reason why is I built an actual box. This has made all the difference in the world for me. All right. The reason why is just a lot easier to focus everything in the middle. And that's what the goal is here. You know, if you've composted before, it kind of mounds up. All right. So to mitigate the mound, we need to put carbon material or some sort of material around the outside. And one of the common critiques of people composting their own poop is they're like, well, what about the edges, right? What about the edges? Those don't get hot. They do, folks. They do. I'm here to show you how. And that's because we've made a pit. All right. And then I go a step further. All right. So we're going to start doing this. I get all my kitchen scraps, right? And I'm going to line those around the outside, right? Around the outside, around the outside. So I just kind of pour them in, then I'll move them up. So here comes the fun part, right? Your bucket of excrement. Here it is, all right? So I'm gonna plop that right in the middle, right? Because then all my sides, my grass clippings are gonna heat too, but now I have a side wall of compost itself. So here we go, just boom. Get that placement right. Cleaning our bucket, that's right. And I have a little scrubby. Yep, I know, it's wild. And I just scrub the rim. I know you probably are like, wow, I'm never gonna do this. It's really not that bad, folks, and it's minor. And then I'm gonna go ahead and wash the scrubby. So what I like to do before I pour the water out is then top it with the food scraps. So now here we're up close and personal. You can see I'm pretty much all surrounded with food scraps. If you want to get wild, you can do this and just kind of pop it back in to make sure everything's good and surrounded. I could even pull this down in more. But last phase would be this. Wham bam. That's it. It's just that easy. Yeah. It's been a week. One whole week. It's time to empty the compost again. Yeah, just that fast. I'm excited. I came out here a day after I did that last video, a day after we put all this stuff down here. I put that thermometer just like it is now, right on the edge of where, like past where the poop would be. And guess what? 10:30 the next morning, I would place all this compost at about, I'd probably finish up about 5:36 or so.
Two.
What?
Two.
You did too? You came down here?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't. You didn't come down here.
Look.
I measured on my own. It was 55 degrees Celsius, 131 degrees Fahrenheit.
Babe, that is some seriously hot shiznit.
So basically you're looking for 50 degrees. Don't fret even if you don't hit that. It's basically what you're looking for is a combination between time and temperature. If you have a lower temperature, it's just gonna take more time. Just to give you a little idea, E. coli, all right? The big E. coli killer, 1 hour at 55 degrees Celsius. Salmonella, 1 hour at 55 degrees Celsius. And those are a few you know about. Oh, hookworm eggs, all right? Those are killed in 5 minutes at 50 degrees Celsius. Roundworm eggs killed in 2 hours at 55 degrees Celsius. I checked at 10:30, so by lunchtime the next day, after I composted, any roundworm eggs, any roundworms are dead, done, no more. Things are clean. You could use it right then, but we're gonna age it. That's what we're looking for. Hot, heat, kills pathogens, all right? Not this random poop in water and flush it down the toilet and hope everything's okay. I kayak in those rivers, all right? Come on, stop it. Compost your poop. Before we were pooping in a bucket, our lives seemed a little meaningless.
Shallow.
A little like we didn't know where we were going in life. It's given us purpose, folks. Pooping gives us purpose. Gang, if we made you laugh today, if you learned something today, and if you want to help us out, treat it like a street performer. Here's my virtual hat. If you want to throw $1 in there into the old virtual hat, here's how to do it. Click that link, toss it in there. If you're like, you know what, these guys are doing a good thing. I want to help these guys out on a regular basis. I want them to, feel my love, feel my support. We have a Patreon account. Check that out down below in the description. We definitely would love your support to make this keep going and to make us do this thing and support our family. If you're just like, dude, you have been pooping in a bucket for the last 6 years, I'll give you $1. Here you go, bud. That's cool too. Whatever works. If it's like super guilty and you're like, I don't want to give you $1, then don't give me $1. It's YouTube. It's free. All right. Enjoy it. But it won't take you that long. If you want to throw down $1, a little bit to you goes a long ways for us. So thank you for watching.